Have you ever wanted to see me drink? Not eat, drink an entire hot dog? Well, now's your chance. I lost a challenge to Master of Luck on caffeine. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who that is. And starting today's stream in about 3 hours or so, I will be eating a blended up hot dog, bun, toppings and all. It's going to be gross. Make sure you come by via the link below, hit me with that follow, and help me endure the pain that is this glizzy smoothie. Also, quick shameless plug, I just started a TikTok and uploaded a couple of those over there. Make sure you head on over to my TikTok in the link below. It's just at Dr_Pineapplez. I would really appreciate that as well. So recently, Donald Mustard, as I'm sure you guys all know, has been leaking a lot of stuff and actually been coming forward and giving us a straight up answer, which is very rare for the Fortnite storyline. You guys know usually there's some entire labyrinth of information to go through, some giant puzzle you're trying to figure out. You get some answers, but there are a lot of answers still left to be desired. That's kind of the theme of Fortnite's storyline. But Donald Mustard has actually gone ahead and confirmed via voice audio a lot of different things regarding Galactus, the 0 point, the old map, and so much more. This audio clip I'm about to show is about a minute long, but trust me, if you haven't heard it, you need to hear it. If you're a fan of the storyline, roll it.
Galactus is the eater of worlds, and we had this moment in Fortnite that happened actually about a year ago, where this stuff was happening on the island, and all this stuff happened with this thing in Fortnite called the 0 point, where the 0 point kind of reorganized all the matter around the island and kind of created this new island. And then that's the point where all of us, like on the Marvel side and on the Fortnite side, that's the moment that attracted Galactus. Galactus kind of felt this reorganizing of reality, and was like, there's this energy source at kind of the center of everything. And if I can consume that, I can consume not just the Marvel reality, I can consume everything. And so he just started moving towards that. And so we knew in the background, like, Galactus is feeling this and is on his way. So we knew that a year ago. So even though we hadn't revealed that to players, like, that was in our mind, that was the inciting event that attracted his attention. And so we've been plotting this for a long, long time and trying to lay little seeds in. And so, when with Donnie's kind of comic of bringing Thor into it, so we're like, okay, we want it to be Galactus, so the current Herald is Thor, and so how do we just like weave that all in an authentic way? And here we are.
Yeah, so I told you it was very telling, and there's a lot to take away from what he said. Number one, the most important thing in my opinion, and the overall biggest takeaway, is the Chapter 2 map literally is the Chapter 1 map. It's just been rearranged by the 0 point. So for those of you saying, okay, when's the old map coming back? It's almost like we are still on the old map. The 0 point just caused matter to be rearranged and form up in a different way to create the island that we are on right now. Another very important takeaway is the fact that Galactus, literally over a year ago, when we had the end event in the black hole, that is when he started heading this way. He literally knew a year ago that the 0 point was a massive energy source that he wanted to consume, because if he consumed that, he could consume the entire world. That's crazy. And another crazy thought is the fact that Fortnite, Donald Mustard, and the whole team knew over a year ago what a season 4.5 seasons later would be about. They literally had the whole thing planned from over a year ago, which makes me think they've definitely already got all sorts of stuff planned through probably Chapter 2, Season 8 or 9 by now. They've probably got the entire storyline already laid out, and Donald Mustard said in a separate interview that the Galactus and Marvel-themed season we have now is just the start of a long line of Marvel collaborations they will have throughout the future. And when I think about that, and I think about the upcoming Galactus event, because as we know, he's getting closer and closer to the island every day and probably will arrive within the next 2 or 3 weeks, and that's when the event will happen. But it makes me think, okay, if there's going to be future Marvel collaborations, does that make me lean more towards the side of Galactus wins or the heroes win this season? I think it would be really interesting to see Galactus actually power through and beat the heroes this season, that would open the door for us to go to maybe a new map, maybe really weird things to happen, because the last time something like this happened, at least as far as I can remember, was the Doggus versus the Caddis, the robot versus the Caddis. And honestly, I'm a bit of an anarchist, so I wanted to see the Caddis beat the robot just to see what would happen. But as it turned out, of course, the robot did defeat the Caddis, so this time around I would really like to see the bad guy win, just for the sake of mixing it up and seeing what would be different. Now, I know there's probably at least a decent number of you guys out there that hear the fact that Chapter 2's map is basically the Chapter 1 map rearranged and think, okay, well, I wanted the actual old map and format to come back, and I think it would still be very cool for that to come out as sort of an LTM, at the very least, let us go back for some nostalgia. Or maybe they actually are planning to take us back to that old map at some point in the future. I imagine it would be updated to have all the various things that are available here in Chapter 2, like swimming and fishing. And the crazy thing is, whether they have decided to do that in the future or not, it's pretty much already determined and set in stone what their decision is, because like I just mentioned, Donald Mustard planned out this whole Galactus thing over a year ago, like 13, 14 months ago. This whole season was planned, so if that's any indication, whether or not we're going back to the old map or not, it's definitely already been planned, and I guess the only way to find out is to wait and see what happens, which is the worst. It's the worst, man. I wish there was more stuff we could look to and make more guesses based off of, you know, but really this is the best we can do. We just gotta sit tight and hang in there and enjoy the storyline and enjoy the game we have in front of us for the time being. Chapter 2 Season 4 is winding down, and we're getting ready to head into our 5th season of this chapter, which is crazy because a year's worth of time from Chapter 1 would be like 8, maybe 9 seasons. But here it's only 5, not even 5 yet, not even 4, literally like 4.8 at this point. And I guess I'm really looking forward to the Galactus event. I'm really hoping that it's a big time event like the device was, and since we didn't have an event last season, I hope they allocated all of that effort into making this season's event extra special, extra big, and extra memorable. In the comment section down below, answer 2 questions for me. Number 1, how hyped are you on a scale of 1 to 10 to see this upcoming event with Galactus? I'm probably about a 9, but of course, as it always does when it gets closer, maybe the day of, it's going to be about a 12 out of 10. I get so unbelievably hyped for these events. And number 2, who do you want to win? Do you want Galactus to win? Do you want the heroes to actually fend off Galactus? It's a really interesting combination of things that could happen, and I'm looking forward to whatever does, man, because I have full confidence in whatever they do. It's going to be great. Make sure to come by to caffeine.tv, my live stream, in just a few hours to witness my suffering, my horror. I mean, I literally have to drink a full hot dog milkshake. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be gross. I might vomit. It's going to be really disgusting, but I'm a man of my word. Told Will, Master Vlog, that if I did lose the challenge, I would do it, and I am going to do it. Wouldn't be the first time that I ate a gross version of a hot dog for your guys' entertainment, so please follow my stream, please, I'm begging you. Please, it'll make everything worth it. Check out the link in the description below, and I'll catch you later. Peace.